Hey guys, Keir Weimer here, coming to you live for our weekly message here. I'm standing on the shores of Lake Placid with Whiteface Mountain behind me, as you can see over here. It's a beautiful day in upstate New York in the mountains, and we're at the hotel of our newest and latest project here at Placid Bay Hotel. Now, I want to talk to you today, not about that, it's for another time, but about how I build success habits into my life and into my routine that help elevate my results and help me perform at a higher level. Now, a lot of us, right, that are fans and students and disciples of the field of personal development, right, of self-optimization, of growing our capabilities and our skill set as individuals and professionals, understand that there's certain habits, certain success habits and routines of high performers and the most successful people that run common across these people. Now, the ways in which I've identified these is a lot of trial and error and a lot of being influenced by other successful people that have done what I'm looking to do, that are further along the growth cycle and trajectory. And either I've listened to them speak, I've been at an event with them, I've read their book, listened to them on a podcast, etc. But I've been influenced by certain people that have helped me create my own unique routines and success habits that help me operate at a higher level. Now, some of these include really just having a rock solid and repeatable, reliable morning and evening routine, right? You probably heard this too. And this could be different for everybody. This does not necessarily have to be the same, right? The moral of the story and the takeaway here is it just needs to be a system that you're going to follow, that you're going to create consistency and you're going to make sure that you adhere to. Because what that does is put certain health and success habits on autopilot, meaning you have less decision fatigue about them. You have less risk of not doing them. You have less friction, and you create more flow in your life by putting these things and automating them. They just happen, right? So for instance, for me, some of those success and health practices are making sure that I run and exercise at least 5 times a week, making sure that I drink a gallon of water a day, making sure that I regularly meditate, making sure that I review my schedule and create the schedule for the week on Sundays, making sure I take all of my supplements in the morning, making sure that I spend 45 minutes to an hour reading the Wall Street Journal and other current events and news that are important to me and my businesses, making sure that I unwind at night, making sure that I turn off at a certain point, making sure that I spend at least 30 to 60 minutes ideally each day reading and growing and enriching my mind, right? These are the things that I do regularly on autopilot that I don't even think about. And they've automated to a level where it doesn't make me want to procrastinate or think whether or not I'm going to do it or have to force myself. I just do it. I don't even think about it. It just gets done. So the point of that is that now I spend less time thinking about it, deciding whether or not to do it, or trying to talk myself out of it if I don't feel like it or what have you. I just do it. So what that does is it naturally elevates my level of play in life and in work. It naturally creates a level of health and performance now that is much higher than it would have been had I just started my day and ended my day very sporadically and inconsistently. And it allows me to operate and perform at a higher level. So it helps me get better results in my personal life and in my businesses just as importantly. So these are just some ways and strategies and things that I do to create personal success habits and health habits and build them and implement and install them into my life and into my routines. Doesn't mean that those have to be what you adopt and adhere to, but the takeaway is this: try to have a system. Try to find what works for you, what helps you get better results, and how you can take your level, your performance, your play, and your results to a new level. So hopefully this helped, guys. If it did, my little weekly message here, let me know. Share this with somebody who could also benefit from it. Drop me a comment or like here and let me know how you're doing. Hope you're having a great day. You're seizing this opportunity to go after your goals and your vision. I'm doing the same thing here, this beautiful backdrop here with Whiteface Mountain and Lake Placid in my background here. And we're transforming this new and our latest hotel project here at Placid Bay Hotel. So as always, to your success, your happiness, and your freedom. We'll talk to you next week.